So here we are again, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we are online. So, yeah, I'm a little late to the lunch here. I've been a bit busy in the weekend, so this time I actually know how the race ended and what a race it was. That was crazy. No, we'll say no overtakings on Zandvoort because it's short. It's very narrow. And are some very high-speed corners there, banked on top of that. And yeah, we saw that with Lewis Hamilton. He felt that for sure. Lando Norris, that was pretty unlucky, to be honest. That was not great. There are still 9 races left, and I think that he may have some chances going forward, but a 34-point lead for Piastri, that's a tough one, because Piastri seems very stable and basically being either winning or number 2, so it'll be difficult to get 31, actually 35 points, right? More than him in only 9 races. Not impossible, sure, but yeah, it'll be tough. And I like Piastri, to be honest. I like his Australian coolness, and so I wish him everything that he can get. But I also thinking that last year Norris could have been there, but wasn't, and then this year it was the McLaren has been so great last year, and this year should have been his. It should have been his, right? That's I guess what basically everyone thought at the end of the last season. I hope that we are getting somewhere. There was an update on going in here, so maybe, yeah, we are. It looks like we are moving a little bit on the map. Let's see. A lot of caching, probably. Yeah. So anyway, going on to next week, I will try to see if I can be there on Thursday, flying over the racetrack next Thursday. So it's not going to wait. wait until after the race. This is after the race. It's only a few like hours ago, basically 1 hour ago, that the race ended, but still. So it seems a little frozen, my game. Okay, so it doesn't really look ready. And I don't see a co-pilot either. And the mouse has frozen, and the textures are frozen, and yeah. So yeah, and we can this doesn't really look good. Let's see if we can get the flight. Afraid that they do the game is going to crash. Yeah. So let's go here and here and I do not see so we are here, but my track is here. So I don't know exactly why. Should I try to put this as at runway 27? And then how do I update this one? Well, yeah, it looks like it's not exactly what I wanted, but yeah, let's go with that. And we don't need a lot of altitude, so let's think. "900 feet here in Holland is probably fine." Yeah, so what happened there? Oh, someone landed on top of us. So let's see. Yeah, we're inside an airplane. That's never great, I guess. That's not something you want. Or maybe he's starting, actually. Maybe he's going to take off. So now we have that one, and yeah, not a lot of passengers here. Well, so if you please, yeah. Maybe I'm just too slow, right? So let's see here. That one, and yeah, I would really like, so say vertical and nose up by 500, that's probably fine. So it doesn't really look like he's going anywhere. Let's get some flaps and trim there, and I hope we are not running into anything if we start here. Let's try it out. That went fairly well. Going to look at a racetrack, so we don't want to be too high. First we have to get to the sand dunes. Here we are flying over basically the outskirts of Amsterdam. Zandvoort is a great racing track. If you haven't been there, I highly recommend it. Let's get graphics is actually pretty okay. It could be worse. Also, it's very let's say stereotypical Amsterdam. Yeah, they get the feel. So we should be able to racetrack basically on the beach, and if you go there and stay in a tent, then you will beach, which is nice if, like now, it's good weather and still an okay temperature. Maybe I should climb inside again, get rid of the autopilot, and fly a little around. Let's get out. Oh, I forgot to mention that. She may have other things too. She uploaded a great video today too from Norway, from a trip to Norway. So if you want to see that, trip to Coastline, then please go to her channel. You can see it on the description of this channel. There you can see our drive up close to line. Interesting drive up. Graphics not. I don't know if you look at this actually now in when I was at Zandvoort, and this is 30 years ago. Then there were no buildings there. Now the thing froze. then you have the camp right on. Track side. Wait, but then again, 30 years more. So let's get inside again and find the GPS again close to. Put on the and then we'll just go back and land. We will come around one more time from the seaside. The water looks very flat, which probably is quite so. And it was drizzling in Zandvoort. Not really rain, and they did have sunshine. But they had some drizzle, and of course that adds a little excitement to, and probably why Hamilton went out. Went to a slippery part. So. And we are out there. Yeah, it's really annoying that the game freezes. It's kind of, it shouldn't. I'm on Xbox, the top performance Xbox, top performing Xbox, and if they release a game that cannot run on a platform, then they shouldn't release it for that platform. To me, it feels more like stealing money than helping a community. And of course, it's like I can just stop. I think I can just stop. Maybe not. Maybe I'm actually fixed for a year or something like that. But you can always argue that if you are not satisfied, then stop your subscription and just stop playing it. But again, that's a stupid argument, although I have seen it. It's a stupid argument because they released the game to be played on Xbox. I think even the smaller version of Xbox, they release it for that. Don't say, no, you cannot play it on Xbox. You know, when you install it or something like that, they don't say, no, your Xbox isn't right for this. So, and in that they don't do that, it's wrong that it crashes. Well, not crashes, but freezes. So basically, what we do now, we are in like a figure eight route. So basically, what we do now, we're going back to Schiphol, and my flight planned to land on runway 18, so that's what we lined up for. So it didn't take into account the wind wheels, but there are a lot of those in this part, but there are in the background. So let's get out and look again at the more or less track. The graphics is not fully loaded, as you can see. Now the trees are coming, but it's still not super great. And this is a small town of Zandvoort. Church down there. I don't remember having seen that, but and probably I haven't. So we just drove into the track and then out again. Actually, in the night we late night. There was light, and back then there were still some border control, not a lot, but there were some border control. Holland are a very flat country, almost as flat as Denmark. They have probably mountains, but they have a hill, 300 something meters. So feet, if you're working in feet. Now we should be seeing Schiphol, I think, this from here. And again, maybe not. I should do that. Maybe just the graphics is fully up. Do we have some windows down there? believe that we are clocked though. We are at so let's get inside and see if we can see where we are. Okay, so now we I think that's what you would call base on, say, normal. Patterns, and then ship holders probably all the way here then. Because I opted for a long final, so basically we should be lined up with the run. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Maybe we made that turn. But here's our runway, so let's kick. I hope this is the one, but actually it doesn't really look like that, does it? Yeah, you could say that. That airplane that we drove through is still there. I think this is a long way to parking here. Sorry for the phone. Oh, that's not bad. Or at least we can get off the runway. Take this one and then maybe we will find somewhere to park. Could be that one. That hangar. Something in here. Maybe we should just park it there. Yeah, this is fine. We can get a car to come here and get us. I'm going for this one. So here we are, and yeah, let's lights off. Oh. What is this? Oh. Yeah, it's off. Off. And then we take this one and kill the engine. Yeah, great. And here we are. Pretty far from anything, I'm sure. Except for that transport. It's fine, it's nice weather, and we can probably walk all the way to the hangar without getting arrested, right? Or maybe not. So let's get up with the drone and see where we actually are. Looking nice. Then maybe we can see where we should have gone to park. Somewhere all the way over there, I think. Yeah, basically far out in the countryside here, I think. But that's okay. We weren't really going anywhere, just doing the flyover of Zandvoort racetrack. The race is over. It was interesting. You cannot overtake on Zandvoort, so everybody overtook on Zandvoort. And yeah, let's see what happens on in next weekend. And if you followed along all the way to here, then thank you for that. And yeah, if you like my streams, then please consider subscribe and press the like button. And again, if you want to see the co-pilot's video from Norway when we drove up a mountain there, then go to her channel. You can see the link in my channel's description. Have a great day and enjoy what you are doing.